So here we are at Eureka in the suburb of Ballarat, and a lot has been said about Eureka, but the main reason we've come today is to talk about the Eureka uprising. It is immensely significant. Gold had been discovered months before in and around Ballarat and started the Ballarat Gold Rush. The government decided that they would take a share of the earnings, the winnings that was taken from the land, and they instituted fairly prohibitive mining rights and claims fees, and the miners, resourceful people, hardened people, objected to that. And here at Eureka a few months later, protests turned to rebellion. It's on this site in Eureka that the Eureka Stockade and uprising took place. Government troops surrounded the stockade, violence ensued, and 35 people were killed on both sides. This is the pathway of remembrance, and it memorialises the 35 men who are known to have died because of the events that occurred at the Eureka Stockade on 3rd of December 1854. They are represented by their name and country of birth. And it's quite touching. I'm sure the main road's just over there, and I'm sure many people, including Ballarat residents, drive past here on a daily basis and don't appreciate or even know what's here. Got some local wildlife sitting over there under the tree. A couple of ducks. Stunning gardens. Ballarat is very, very, very lucky in that we have amazing gardens. You know, they're a credit to the city and the gardeners. And here, along the trees, we have an avenue commemorating those who are lost. Irish. We're about to commemorate the 170th anniversary of Eureka. Janice, Brian. I'm not going to read them all for you. Poor William. Died at the age of 19, and nobody knows where he came from, what his story was. Those killed in the uprising lie at rest in the Ballarat Old Cemetery near the centre of town. Particularly like this one. Edward was a lemonade seller, and he found himself caught up in rebellion and turmoil. As I was saying, those who fell in the uprising are buried in the old cemetery near the centre of town. The miners and the soldiers are buried respectfully at two different memorials about 50 meters apart. A lot of Irish. And a Canadian. And it is here in the Eureka Centre that the original Eureka flag depicting the Southern Cross is on display, which is probably the main reason I've come to visit today. So if you're a Ballarat resident and haven't made it here, yet, or you are a visitor, it can't be downplayed how important the Eureka Uprising and Eureka was to democracy, to the ultimate independence of Australia, to the principles of no taxation without representation, which was one of their cries during the protests, that surely if you're going to tax us and inflict a financial burden on us, we should have a stay in our own determination. We have a stylised block stockade here, and it says, "This memorial to the pikeman's dog was unveiled on Sunday the 5th of December 1999. It honours a loyal, faithful animal and commemorates the sacrifice of those pikemen who heroically defended the Eureka Stockade on the 3rd of December 1854. And here he is, looking up at the pike. And over there, you can't quite see it. The wind was blowing a moment ago. Is a replica of the Eureka flag. We're going to go inside and have a look, okay?